Before getting into this episode, I wanted to go back and catch a roly-coly since we saw in Calliope City there's a side quest that we need to catch one. So I ventured back to whatever the heck this cave is called, and I actually did manage to find a couple roly-colies, but I just kept killing them on accident, so I guess fourth time's the charm. As long as it catches, that is. Nice. Now let's get back to the blacksmith and also put roly-coly up first. That is one of the coolest features in this game. You can just swap your leading Pokemon with a button. Yes, let's trade. Roly-coly. For who? I have no idea, but mainly we're doing this because, oh, Charcadet. Okay. I guess I should have seen that coming since there's literally two Charcadets back there. Oh, that's so cool. It actually changes out the Charcadet in the background. And we get 5 iron nuggets, which means we can actually also make Pokeballs now here since we've got some apricorns and I guess iron ingots or nuggets. We can, oh wait, do I not actually have apricorns? Oh, we have pink. That's the only one we have, so we can make heal balls. Alright, maybe I'll wait then, but still, this is pretty cool. Okay, I'll make a love ball. We got a Charcadet too, which the next gym might just be steel type because we are in Calliope City. And now, welcome back to Pokemon Atlas. I've been really enjoying this game, so if you guys have as well, don't forget to hit that like button as we venture on to the ancient forest with a new team member too, Sid. It has a nickname already. Is that like a Final Fantasy reference? I know there's a character named Sid in that, but it might be spelled with an S. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna put Jane back up first, and I guess we'll fight these people or this person. There's definitely more trainers up ahead though, but this guy at least has a Clamperl. Now the reason we're in this forest is actually looking for the next gym leader. And also, I guess, Clumsy. You don't know anything about the strange events that have been happening lately, do ya? Isn't your venom the cause of those disturbing spots on the Pokemon? Oh, the oddish cry! I see. So your husband suddenly came home one day with some very strange pink spots. Ma'am, I'm sorry to inform you that he hasn't been the victim of a disease. The only victim here is you. Oh my god. No way! The oddish is being cheated on. That's so crazy. How the frick does this guy understand Pokemon though? Actually, our character too, last episode, I don't remember exactly how or what Pokemon we were talking to, but Jinx? No one would suspect her because not even you could imagine that Harpy was your neighbor. What would a Jinx be doing in a place like this? Although maybe we should ask her. Come out of hiding. My detective instinct never fails. She was right there! Damn! Oddish, you sly dog. I mean, this Oddish's husband, I guess, was making out with a Jinx. Anyway, I don't want to think about that. I still don't know anything about the unusual activity. Whatever it is, don't worry. Clumsy won't let anyone hurt a kid like you. The police are always on the lookout. See ya. Even the little side stories in this game are 10 out of 10, man. Like, there's been no flops so far in terms of the story. But, speaking of story, I was saying how we have to look, or we are looking for the second gym leader. Wait, what the heck? We can't fight this Ralts? Come on. There's an item right there. How do I get to it then? Maybe like through here? Ah, there we go. Okay, that's a little tricky because of all the, like, environmental, not hazards, but just like there's a lot of detail in this game. There's a lot of little things, little trees and shrubs and things. And it's kind of hard to tell what we can walk through and not. Holy moly, why did that Fury Cutter do so much damage? Alright, well, let's put Birdo up first. If there's going to be any more bug types around at least. What the heck is this? Yeah, there's so much little details. I can't even tell what some of the stuff is. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but I thought that was like a den or a well or some kind of like little thing we could enter. But I guess not. Ooh, Happiny. Okay, that's... I see a Happiny and I basically just see a big old bag of experience. Actually, it didn't give that much because it's just Happiny. But if it was a Chansey though, then I truly see a big old bag of XP. But yeah, her other Pokemon was Munna. Very fitting for a healer trainer. As we've learned, these type of trainers, anytime you beat them, they basically become a free Nurse Joy, so thank you for the heal. If you ever need my help again, don't hesitate to come back. There's also a lot of trainers I've been skipping. I don't know, I was saying literally like not that long ago that I'm the type of person that doesn't like skipping, but hey, I'm trying to get to the story, and here is actually Kendra, the gym leader. This piece of cloth, I'm sure it's from the scarf my father wears around his neck. What do you want? Leave me alone. Something got in my eye. Yeah, sure. Now that I think about it, you were there when I was arguing with my father in front of the gym. What? Are you telling me he went looking for me? The problem is that now I don't know where he is. I found this piece of cloth and, well, it looks like a lot like the one he usually wears. Maybe it's just my paranoia, but I have the feeling that something bad might have happened to him. And I would never forgive myself if that were the case. This scarf has been with him his whole life, and I know he'd never part way with it. He is an older man now. My responsibility is to take care of him as much as I can. I know it's not really your business, but would you help me find him? 4 eyes see better than 2. Yeah, I got 5. Well, no. I was trying to make a joke about the fact we're wearing goggles, so technically we would have 6 eyes. Because, you know, they call people with glasses 4 eyes. That didn't really work out. Don't tell anyone about this, okay? I don't want anyone to find out about this. Like it or not, it's something that happens in every family, right? Yeah, so basically, in case you did miss it, she has to take over as the new gym leader. Like, her dad has been the gym leader for years, but I guess he wants to retire now. Oh, and this is the grave of her mom. So that's kind of worrying that the dad left his scarf at the mom's grave too. But I mean, he does want to retire, so it makes sense. The scarf that kind of symbolizes him as a gym leader, he would leave it behind with the wife. Because they actually ran a double battle gym. Or like a tag team gym, you know, like the wife and husband duo would do double battles. And I guess ever since the daughter took over, it's been the dad and the daughter duo. But now the dad wants to retire, so the daughter's got to do it all on her own. Very deep story, as we've learned from this game. I'm like on the verge of tears every episode, basically. More so with this story because it hits a little bit closer to home, you know, with my dad having passed away when I was young. Although, what the heck? Alright, no time for sad stories right now. What is this Shuckle? Is it like holding a gem? Instead of whatever Shuckle usually holds? I don't really know, but bro. Oh yeah, I forgot. Shuckle always has like insane defense. So we're not going to be doing much damage, but it seems like all it is using is Encore. So, oh. And of course it's got the berry juice. They always got berry juice. At least Shuckles usually do. I guess I forgot, but Shuckle actually has insane defense and special defense. It just literally doesn't have anything else going for it. Like literally all of its other stats are ass, but its defenses are insane. So yeah, we're not going to do much damage to it with anything that we go for. But thankfully it is low enough now that I think, nice. We got it. It's looking like it's going to be a rock and grass instead of bug type though. Let's see if my suspicion is true. Or maybe we learn Metal Claw first. Okay, that's fine. Get rid of that scratch. And okay, everybody's learning new attacks now. Okay, Fire Fang. That's interesting. Could this Eevee still evolve into maybe Flareon? Like an alternate Flareon? Well, it was a grass and rock type. But I definitely do not want a Shuckle on my team. I mean, I'm trying to catch all the new Pokemon, but yeah, Shuckle is not my cup of tea. Especially in like a playthrough. I don't really like having tanky Pokemon. I just like all-out offense. Alright, cool. We got some more apricorns so we can make a new type of Pokeballs. And we got more trainers! I really want to know what's going on with this. Like, I know that this is not a full version of this game yet. Or like it's not complete. But I hope we at least get to a point where we can learn what exactly this disease is all about. Or maybe not all about, but at least a little bit more about it, you know? Also, Beat Up didn't really do that much there. We even got a crit. Come on, Wing Attack. Okay, we can finish it off with a Quick Attack. Nice. I don't know if it actually makes the Pokemon any stronger either. I feel like it's purely a cosmetic thing. or more of like a lore thing, like the Pokemon that get it apparently get cured of their other sicknesses, or like they can no longer get sick. Yeah, I thought it was gonna die, but when a scientist took it, he was able to cure it. Thanks to him, my adventure partner is still alive, with strange marks, but alive. Oh wait, we can keep going through here, okay. We got a piece of candy! And this is actually, like, back near the entrance, no? Oh, it's Petalil. Wonder if maybe Hisuian form could be in this game. Okay, so this is the only trainer that I skipped, and it looks like we got a scientist over here. Wait, she wasn't here before, right? You don't really look like... Well, whatever. I suppose you'll be able to tell me what the latest research of the scientists of Ingaran is, right? The leaves of Phantom, I think? So you're undercover like me. Come in, come in. Oh, I knew this was something, bro. It totally looked like a hideout. And it is. Looks like I'm the true detective in this world. Another intruder. I don't have time for any more battles. Oh. Huh. Well, this is not exactly what I thought. They actually are the evil scientists. Oh my god, look at the little Phantom in the background. Dude, the attention to detail, I love it. Like we literally just said, these evil scientists, or I don't know if they're actually evil. Like I was getting into, the moral, kind of like, there's a moral dilemma in this story of whether or not what these scientists are doing is good or not. Because they do seem to be curing Pokemon of diseases and like letting them live longer, but in exchange they have this weird spots all over them, which like, if we're being real, as long as it doesn't do any sort of like harm to them, the cosmetic difference doesn't necessarily mean they're any worse of Pokemon. If anything, that'd be kind of messed up if like people didn't like the Pokemon just because they had like some weird spots on them, you know? Kind of reminds me of like when dogs have like some sort of deformity or like they're missing a leg or something and people treat them different. I mean, that's literally just humans though. We treat anything different like they're less, when obviously that's not the case. But yeah, like look at this Lombre. I'm sure he's chill. He just got some purple spots on him. Honestly, some people might like that more because, you know, like with shiny hunting becoming so popular, and there's some pretty ugly shiny Pokemon out there, I'm not gonna lie. But like this, depending on the Pokemon, some of them actually look cooler than shinies because they have like a, almost like the clone Pokemon in the first movie. They have like a weird pattern to them. And Birdo just hit level 18, which means finally we're gonna have our first evolution. Oh my god, the silhouette already looks sick. Yo, oh my god, that is an awesome looking Pidgeotto. What? I feel like that's based on some kind of real life bird, but I don't really know birds like that. Maybe it's just a bluebird. Leader Atlas has contacted me to entrust me with an important mission in the labs. Study the highly regenerative cells from phantom leaves. I've heard rumors that if you infuse them, you can cure any disease. So maybe this is more like a Pokemon cancer than a Pokemon COVID, because I think that's like the thing with cancer, right? They use like stem cells or something to try to regenerate whatever the cancer is killing. I'm not like that knowledgeable in it, but I feel like that's kind of like the basic gist. Ah, who are you? Try to quickly resolve whatever you came here for, because I don't think this place will stay like this much longer. What? If you stay here when everything goes down, don't say I didn't warn you? Yo, they're gonna freaking auto-destruct the lab? That's crazy. We got a card reader. Alright. So we can't enter any of these doors. We'll have to find the one that corresponds to this place. Okay. But like, even over here we can't... Oh, never mind. Okay. I should have figured that the one door I didn't check was the one that would open. Oh. I was actually trying to avoid her, but got spotted in the end anyway. Which is fine, because we get to test out our new Pidgeotto against Poliwag. I don't want to sound too mean, but there's definitely some of these like spotted Pokemon that look cooler than others. Like for Poliwag, it definitely does look more like it's just diseased. Like it has a... What is that thing that like dogs can get? But then there's other Pokemon that just look like they have a cool tattoo. Like look at Machop. My dude just looks like he's got tribal tattoos, or like... Well no, it literally looks like the clone Pokemon from the first movie that Mewtwo created. This is bad. Real bad. Card? What? What do you want about... What? Okay. Well, this computer over here is glowing. Research report Atlas. A tragedy has occurred. After a new incursion in the forest to obtain more Phantump, I've been informed that the first Rattata we tested the antidote on have perished. Okay, so this is like the actual thing we've been investigating in this town. The will of the Phantump. Oh. Only when a human has formed a strong bond with the Pokemon will it provide the leaves with valid cells. Damn, so their experiments are backfiring because you actually have to be friends with the Pokemon to get the leaves to work. And yeah, it seems like those Rattata they experimented on, they just dumped into the ocean, which... that's what Officer Jenny's investigating back in town. The Rattata just apparently washed up on the shore dead already, so... pretty messed up. I mean, animal experiments most of the time. I mean, I would say all of the time, really. I feel worse for Minccino. This guy actually looks like he's just... I mean, you know, you can definitely frame it in a nice way. Like, he's got like a nice cotton candy pattern on him. But most people probably would not think that, so... we're gonna knock it off. And it looks like this was a dead end, so hopefully this guy's got the card key. Nope. Oh, wait. Nice. We got the tank room. Take your card and leave. I didn't see anything. Why do you say he's calling the police, though? Aren't they the bad guys? Like, wouldn't the police arrest them? Not really sure, but... looks like it has a card reader next to it. Oh, is this not the right key, then? Okay, how about this? Bro, come on, open up! Oh! Okay, I guess I actually had to talk to the card reader. Well... what the heck? Dude, this is like sensory overload. I mean, it looks sick, but I feel like there's maybe a little bit too much going on now. You've managed to stimulate the cells. You managed to stimulate my brain with everything going on here. Oh, right, they wanted to experiment on Gym Leader Miku's Pikachu. The Atlas virus. Okay. So yeah, definitely the reason why this game is named Pokemon Atlas. Which, like, we figured because all these scientists have, like, an A symbol on their chest. I actually wonder how they did this. Like, are there custom sprites for every single, like, virus-infected Pokemon? Or did they somehow figure out how to just add on the overlay to the base Pokemon? So there's not only these, but there's been, like, a lot of Pokemon that just have, like, a little bandana or, like, a ribbon, too. Which is really cool. I haven't seen too many other fan games do that. Where, like, it just adds a little, like... accessory to the Pokemon. It's not a complete regional form. Or like not just accessories, but like the virus infected ones. They just have like a little highlight on them. Anyway, what do we got here? A revive. And I feel like there's probably more. Ah, look. Yo! Okay! We got the leftovers. I am definitely giving that to someone right now. That's like one of the best held items, especially early game. Well, actually, it just does percent HP, so it doesn't matter when you get it. It's good, regardless. I guess I'll give it to Birdo. And we did get a magnet as well, but... oh, actually, we have Chinchou with Thunderfang. I'll give it to it later, if I can remember. Now, please tell me... what? Damn toxin kills more Pokemon than it cures, and hiding the dead Pokemon's a pro- ah, you shouldn't have heard that! Then you shouldn't be mumbling in front of strangers, bro! Whoa, Gulpin's got a little animation too, I like that. I think all the Pokemon have one, but sometimes, like you saw with Pidgey or Pidgeotto there, it just kind of stretches the sprite. Gulpin actually did a little bit more movement. Oh, Monty's got a little shake to him too, okay. Electrike just got the stretch. If you want to see the boss, he's in the East Room. Oh, nice. Whatever it is you want to tell him, do it quickly. Yeah, this place is definitely going to self-destruct. What are all these, though? Purple leaves? Oh, so they've been extracting the leaves specifically from Phantump. Dang, this is sad, man. It kind of reminds me of Pokemon X and Y, how they were experimenting on Zygarde. In the anime, at least. Poor little squishy. I mean, Team Rocket has also done a lot of Pokemon experiments. So this is where the gym leader is. Oh, dude, that's so cool. We got like on one knee. We're like crouching and hiding. Look, Arthur. Where you see friends, I see a cure. These poor Pokemon don't have companions, and many of them never will. What better than to sacrifice their valuable lives to save those who have someone to share it with? There has to be another way. Yeah, for real, bro. And what if there isn't? Will you just wait and let it take hundreds, maybe thousands of victims with it until we find another way? I know you understand, and in a way, you agree with me. You've already suffered something similar. Oh man, his wife had cancer, didn't she? I'm sure you would have given anything to find a cure for Lyanne, if there had been one. Don't you dare go there, Aryan! Yo, even his name, Aryan, it literally sounds like, well, you know. Atlas Laboratories has nothing to hide. We're simply investigating the cure for that new virus. Does that seem so strange to you? The new virus, huh? And that's it. And why does all this exist? You have too many secrets for someone who's supposedly not hiding anything. I've been tracking you since I met the first person with an infected Pokémon. You always operate at night or in dark places. Wouldn't that seem strange to you? It's a little sus. Especially that look at his eyes, bro. Jeez. We work during the day in laboratories spread across the region. Laboratories like this, hidden beneath a forest. I have to admit, I never would have imagined you'd have bases like this. Don't try to continue with this. I know everything. Which means he's gotta die. You know what, Arthur? To save thousands of lives, you have to know how to sacrifice a few. Yup. Bro! What?! No way! I thought he pulled out a gun for a second, I'm not gonna lie. But still, did he really just get murked? Okay, he's still alive. Dude, oh my god, is that what the scar on his face is? You again. Always meddling in things that don't concern you, I see. You won't be going anywhere. Okay, so for Arthur, he just decides to attack him directly. But for us, of course, it's gonna be a Pokemon battle. Thank goodness. Whoa, yo. That's so sick. Mightyena actually looks like a hyena. Or at least like a more, what I imagine a hyena. Oh my god. Okay, somehow he didn't die from that, but I guess when I think of hyena, it's usually this like yellow spotted ones. I don't know if this is just the disease at this point, or this is actually some kind of Mightyena hybrid. Because it looks like he combined like Mightyena with like Luxray or something. Oh my god, why did I send in Monty knowing he's Ice Fanging, bro? I'm so stupid. Okay, well, I was hoping to get a double edge off, but yeah, that didn't really work out. Thankfully, Jane does have double kick, so maybe we can still pull this off. Okay, yeah, that doesn't hurt too bad. And it is still, it seems, dark type. I thought it might be like normal and dark, but I don't really know. And we're not going to find out, because we don't get to catch other trainers' Pokemon. As much as I wish, you know, the snagging machine could be in more fan games. It's not in this one. I mean, it would be kind of cool, though, to have a game where, like, you're the anti-hero. Are there any Pokemon fan games like that, actually? Only one I can think of off the top of my head is, like, where you play as the Team Rocket, which I did play before on this channel. Oh my god, now we got Ice Fang. Yo! Is Eevee just gonna learn all the Fang moves? Because I'm kind of down for it. Although, you know, we don't have the best physical attack, so I'd rather be learning, like, Ice Beam. We got Pursuit also. Nah, I'm gonna keep the knockoff. And he still has another Pokemon. Scyther, of course! Let's test out Sid then. We have a couple of Pokemon that could take care of Scyther. Actually, Jane herself had Fire Fang, so could have stayed in. Can't you see? All this is necessary to move forward. And you're getting in the way. Bro, you're telling me this Scyther was only level 18 and somehow it just murked Arthur, who's got, like, literal metal armor? Like, I don't know how that works in the real world, like Pokemon type effectiveness against real people, but normally Bug is not very strong against Steel, so you'd think Arthur would have been a little more resistant. But I'm gonna swap out because I want Sid to get the XP. And we did at least burn the Scyther, so now this will be doing a little bit less damage. I think we could be able to finish it with a Fire Fang here. As long as we don't get crit. Okay. And oh my god, really? And I got rid of Quick Attack too, so that sucks. We're slower than Scyther too, so I guess we go into Poppy? Poppy's half fairy type actually, so yeah, we can easily... Oh, frick, of course. Oh wait, we resist that too, nice. get poisoned, but eventually, you will just die to the burn. You may have beaten me twice, but no more. Okay. The lab will disappear in a few minutes. Oh my god. Who could have possibly seen this coming? Feel proud to be part of the advancement of Pokemon medicine. Yo, let's go, Jenny. Oh, hell yeah. We get the Pokemon police theme too. I don't actually remember what this is. I think it's Looker's theme, right? Literally the international police. Team, arrest Arian immediately and get him out of here. Won't be long until this entire lab blows up. Damn. I wasn't expecting Arian to get arrested already. I mean, it seems like he's obviously not the mastermind of this whole thing. Oh, no. No! Arthur, bro! It's too late. Nah, there's no... Did he really just die in our arms? Please tell me he just passed out, man. I can't handle this. Dude, they got like that sound effect. The ringing kind of sounds like... Oh my god. This is crazy. I was in a safe area, but still, the sight was devastating. The smell of fire and smoke burned in my lungs. Crowds of people rushed to the site of the explosion, trying to calm the fire. Others fled in terror. It hurt to watch it all. My god, I'm actually like, I got goosebumps. But the one it hurt the most was Kendra. I didn't know what to say, and even if I had, I couldn't. Although I tried to speak, no words came out of my mouth. I don't usually talk much, but when I had to, I couldn't. I wanted her gaze to never reach him, but it was in vain. Oh my god, Arthur actually died? She'd come looking for something, and she just found it, unfortunately. I hardly knew that girl, but her crying broke my heart, although certainly not more than hers was broken. When everything was over and the fire extinguished, Agent Jenny called us to attend Arian's interrogation at the police station. If there was anything clear about this whole situation, it's that we needed answers. But let me guess, we're not going to get those answers, are we? Oh, or maybe we do. I believe you are aware of what we've been caused by blowing up the underground lab. I told Arthur, and I'll tell you too, Agent, to progress sacrifices must be made. Yeah, that doesn't really hold up in the court of law, bro. By killing innocent people in Pokemon? You don't seem as tough as everyone says, Iron Lady. Bro, isn't the whole point of these that like you can't hear or see anyone through the glass? Do you lose your nerves that quickly? Who do you think you are to decide if someone lives or dies? Who? Kendra, please calm down. You know I understand your situation, but now's not the time to behave like this. Shouting won't fix anything. Jenny, Please. Now tell me, all these crimes you committed, did you do them in the name of Atlas Laboratories, the organization you belong to? I like how there's a friggin' explosion in the background, or I guess maybe it's like a live TV footage. I always act on my ideals. Atlas Laboratories has nothing to do with this. I've dedicated my life to Pokemon medicine, and as I've said before, sacrifices are necessary, and I'll gladly be one of them, if it means saving thousands of lives. He said you had nothing to hide. Why'd you blow up the lab then? And let you misrepresent all our experiments? I know we're more than suspicious, but let me remind you that there's nothing in the laws against using Pokemon for scientific purposes. Is that true? I don't actually know Pokemon law, but apparently all the advancements so far have been tested on Pokemon. Potions, power point restoration, status healing. I guess he's got a point, but how many Pokemon died to test a potion? It's likely a large number of Pokemon died during those tests. These kinds of substances don't work on the first try, or the second. Remember that today, every trainer has some of these items in their bag. I expect to be punished, but only for the crimes I did commit. Like Arthur's murder? Yo, that's pretty bad, bro! Also exploding the lab, like I'm pretty sure even more people died. You are a despicable being. Kendra, stop it already! Now, I'd like to know the purpose of that research you've been talking about. You have nothing to hide, right? No. And in fact, it would be better if I explained. That way you'll finally understand that Atlas Laboratories is not a group of criminals. You see, a relatively new virus has appeared, which we've named the Atlas virus. You named the virus after your own corporation? Almost like you created it yourself? In other words, only Pokemon that have had a trainer can get sick. Oh, is this like some kind of propaganda? Causing constant damage that ends the life of its host in just a few days. Atlas were studying how the virus behaved and obtained quick results. We created a cure that combated the virus at the cost of leaving strange marks on the skin. As soon as we confirmed it worked without any problems, we distributed it to anyone we saw with a sick Pokemon. But the research was done so quickly that there was a factor we overlooked. The duration of the effect. We recently discovered that our cure only lasts a few months, and our current research is to improve that time and develop a permanent cure. So the Atlas virus. I suppose you'd agree with me, Agent, that if your Pokemon were infected by such a virus, you'd want a cure as soon as possible, right? Would it matter at that moment how many lives were sacrificed? Yeah, definitely. As they say, Agent, silence implies does it? I have never once heard that, and depending on the situation, bro, that is definitely not true. I invite you to continue investigating the case at our headquarters in Boris Tennis Town. There you can find our vice president and ask her whatever you need. Still, you must be patient. The vice president's a very busy woman. Vice president? Couldn't I speak to the person in charge of the lab? Nobody knows who they are. They call themselves Atlas, hence the name of the laboratories. They talk to us through video calls. They cover their face with a mask and distort their voice. Okay, this is definitely... No one that's like in the moral right would be doing all that. Are you telling me to follow the orders of someone you don't even know? We follow the orders of someone whose ideals are the same as ours, advancing Pokemon medicine. A brilliant mind. Right now, few Pokemon suffer from the Atlas virus, but imagine if it drastically multiplies and infects most of the captured Pokemon. You know, it's currently very hard to find someone who doesn't have a Pokemon under their care. How many victims would there be? In that case, it'd be an entire pandemic. Oh my god! It would generate a crisis. Unfortunately, I don't think it's that hard to imagine, Agent. Yeah, especially with recent real-world events. I think that's enough for today. I'll do as he said. I need to know more about those experiments. I'll go to Boris... That's a very weird name for a town, but... Jenny, let me go with you. I need to know what they're up to. Please, Jenny, for my father. I won't rest until every one of those criminals is behind bars. I don't know what it is, but I know they're up to something. Maybe my father was the first, but he won't be the last if they keep doing what they're doing. I can't just sit idly by. All right. But you have to promise me you'll take care of the gym, even if you're alone. The days when I'll call you to attend the investigation, you'll close the gym, and the rest of the time, you'll handle it as your duty. Jenny, It's your duty. Only you can take care of the gym. And let me tell you, no one would do it better than you. I know he would have wanted you to get up and show that characteristic strength of yours. To smile and keep moving forward without looking back, just like he always did. Damn, Jenny knows just what to say. Yes, I'll do it for my father. That's it. That's the Kendra I know. Ariel, battle me at the gym. It'll be a way to honor my father. I want him to feel proud of me, wherever he is. I'll be waiting for you there. Okay. I really thought that was going to be the end of this game, or at least of this beta, but it looks like we've got one final battle. Damn, that's a lot to unpack, man. Like, I can't just go back into, like, gym mode. Let's start with this gym's procedure. All right, there's still, like, a puzzle. Okay. Or are they... What the hell? Yo! What kind of gym is this? You must escape from the dungeon and find a way to reach the throne room, where Kendra, the leader, is. Be careful with her. She's like the muffins my mother makes. Quite a challenge to deal with them. Good luck. the guy at the last gym said the same thing. But, yeah, we can definitely just move this over, huh? Push! Okay, I need to just mention one thing about the whole story that we just went through. Even though it's true that probably a lot of animals have been experimented on, the guy just said it like he didn't actually provide any statistics. He just said that there's probably been a lot of Pokemon experimented on. But I feel like a simple Google search would probably tell you exactly how many of them died. A lot of weird things not adding up with Team Atlas, or Atlas Laboratories, or Corporation, or whatever the heck. Like, I know he wants to say that you can't just judge a book by its cover or whatever. I don't know. Obviously he's trying to convince people like what they're doing is not wrong, but when there's so many signs that point to it being wrong, you can't just ignore that, you know? And I'm sure Officer Jenny is thinking that, even though she was being silent. Oh, there's like an Audino here. What the heck? Yeah, sure. Even though, I guess, like, my Pokemon weren't even beat up. Like, I think I just one-shot all that trainer's Pokemon. Wait, what the heck is this, though? Yo, this castle is huge! Oh my god, there's like a— whoa! A lantern of the past. Illuminates with a flame inside. Okay. But it has no flame. I mean, there's a lot of flames around here. Do we have to, like, knock down one of these pedestals, or— oh, I'm guessing we have to light all of these. Yeah, so we can't light it unless we get fire. What did this guy say? This corridor leads to the leader's personal quarters. Sorry. Oh, okay. Maybe we gotta go this way. Yeah, we haven't been up here yet. I gotta say, the gym puzzles in this game too so far have been pretty unique. Like, the first gym was like making tea, and now we have like an actual dungeon, which is pretty sick. Again, the battles are like the only part that's not even like a downside, it's just like kind of stock standard Pokemon. Like, there's nothing super duper special, or like— that's not even the right word, because there are special like unique Pokemon forms, but you know, if you've played Pokemon before, I guess it can be a little bit repetitive. But that's not to say the battles haven't been good. Like I said, the boss battles especially haven't been the toughest, but they've had some really unique Pokemon, so I dig that. And we did get a key from that guy. I'm not sure where we used that, but there's another trainer up here, so let's take her down. We got Thunderfang for Eevee now, so she does learn all three of the Fang moves. Fire, Ice, and Electric. Which would be Jolteon, Flareon, and Glaceon instead of Vaporeon, which is kind of interesting. Oh, we got an Axew coming out. Okay, let's actually— wait, no, I didn't grab Ice Fang, did I? But I believe Dexter has it, so let's swap over to that. Now, even though, like I've been mentioning, the battles aren't anything super crazy, I do really like the Pokemon so far. Even like the regular Pokemon. You saw we just beat up an Applin, which obviously Applin has never been in a 2D game before, so they even went through and made sprites for like Pokemon that didn't exist back in the 2D era. Oh my— dude, look at this! That's so sick! Totally giving Zelda vibes, which again, I've been playing the new Zelda game here on this channel recently. My candle has no fire. Oh. Duh, that's literally why I went up to the candelabra. But there's also a door back there. We got a silver key, so I'm guessing that it opens that because it's like a silver door. And we got a Charcadet, another Pokemon that was obviously never 2D before. But yeah, we got the gold key, or shield key. Wait, it was never silver key, it was shield key. Okay, so we use the shield key, light the wood, and now I'm guessing we gotta go back and light the— well, I guess use the sword key. Dude, that Gardevoir looks so sick. Or Gallade? I don't know which one it is. But soon enough, we'll find out. Alright, so let's open this up. And we have another— I don't know what that's called, but I'm actually not even sure if we were supposed to light those or have to light those. For sure we gotta light all the ones over here, though. I saw there's like— oh wait! Never mind, they're all lit already. We still can't pass through here though, which means there's one more place that we can light up. I'm gonna guess it was back downstairs. Maybe in that one cell that I never checked. Nope. Is it really all the way at the bottom? I don't remember there being one here. Oh, there is! Alright, there we go. We heard something in the distance, which is obviously The gym leader's quarters opening up. Oh wait, not her quarters. That'd be like her bedroom, right? But I mean like her chamber where we actually battle her. Aha! Wait, what? Oh my god, this is so big. What? The music's getting me so excited too. I love this. Why is that like galley dancing? What the hell? They're all dancing. This was the throne where my father used to sit, and my mother occupied it before him. It's kind of just looking like you got room for a king now. Since Blake the First Castle became a Pokemon gym, the tradition has been that the strongest member of the pair of leaders must sit here. Now, much to my regret, I have to face this challenge alone. No, you don't. I'm right here. We can be a beautiful Targaryen family of blonde people. This will be the first gym battle that I'll fight without my father's footsteps to guide me. So it has to be memorable. Was that literally a Link sound effect, by the way? Ah, little Miku. Alright, I know which Pokemon to use then. Sir, today you will fight with me to honor Arthur. I hope not to disappoint you. I know you're very strong, but behave with this boy and restrain yourself, okay? If he defeats us, this will be his second badge. Oh my god. I'll be right back. If he defeats us, this will be his second badge in Ingaran. Lade! As determined as always, that's the spirit. Dad, this one's for you! Yo! Let the duel begin! Hell yeah! Wait, is the music not gonna change? Whoa! Dude, this is so epic! What the? How did they even do that? Like, the music perfectly transitioned into a battle theme somehow. This sounds familiar too, like I've definitely heard this battle theme before. Is it Eternatus? It's one of the legendaries. Maybe it might be like Zygarde or Yveltal. Like a remix of it, I mean. But anyway, she's starting off with a Shieldon, which Monty is definitely more fit to handle. So let's go, Double Edge! And since that's a multi-hit move, the Sturdy's not even gonna matter. Oh, let's go, Monty! 4 hits? You love to see it. I'm gonna try not to lose any Pokemon this time, because the first gym, like, somehow we lost a Pokemon to friggin' Miku. Like, oh, frick, Sir is coming. Alright, well, we know that's gotta be Gallade, and that's, honestly, that's pretty strong for being the second gym. Level 20. It's wearing armor, too. I hope that doesn't mean it's somehow, like, a steel type. No, that wouldn't make any sense. Alright, let's go Aerial Ace. Unfortunately, we are not a normal type Birdo, so that, oh my god, okay. Never mind. Even the Shadow Sneak damage, basically almost all gets healed from the leftovers, so one more Aerial Ace and this Gallade got absolutely destroyed. I feel bad, dude. Like, I low-key want to throw the match so that she can win and, like, live up to her dad's legacy or whatever, but we can't do that, man. We can't. We literally can't. Like, at this point, I think it's too late. Also, Monty's learning Magnitude? I don't know. I kind of like Bulldoze. The randomness of Magnitude has never been a favorite of mine. Who's learning Throat Chop, bro? What kind of Chinchou is this, bro? He's learning Throat Chop. That's crazy. But I still feel like Knockoff is better, especially against enemies that actually have a held item, you know? Which, maybe her final Pokemon might? We got Farfetch. Ooh, that's definitely got to be a Galarian Farfetch, right? I mean, I guess we just stay in on Birdo then. Yep, there it is. You're so good. Wait, what? Oh no, you're going all out, huh? Well, I'm not going to be left behind. On guard! Yeah, I'm sorry, girl, but no matter how many times you try to detect, well, technically, if you were able to detect forever, you would somehow win, but you can't do that, so my Aerial Ace comes through. It doesn't quite one-shot, but we have quick attack, so actually, she's probably going to go for a potion. Oh, never mind. You're done for. And we've got our second badge. And Poppy's evolving too? Okay. I was not expecting that. Yeah. New Swadloon. It's got like little horns. Oh my god, is it going to turn into a beetle? Because it kind of has like those like Pegasus beetle horns. What is it called? The stag beetle? Yeah, I think that's what it's called. That certainly was a great battle. My father would have laughed with excitement. Congratulations! We did all we could and yet you still won. I present you with the Courage Badge. That's gotta be symbolic that one of the swords is like broken. Also, I'll give you this for winning. Swords dance, damn. That move, it was one of my father's favorites, and mine too. Hey, then why didn't you use it then? Could have swords danced up on Gallade and then gone for like a Mach Punch or something? That would have been crazy. And with this, I think it's time for us to say goodbye for now. We'll surely meet again later, because I want a rematch with you, without holding back. Oh yeah, I want to see what that Gallade over there is all about. That won't be happening until much, much later. But this is still not it. Oh my god. I keep expecting that it's going to be like, that's it for Demo 1. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to check out the Discord and follow the creator on Snapchat for more, Anyway, I'm also kind of curious, like if we go back to the ancient forest, is it actually all blown up? Or is everything fine now? Have you seen those ruins? It's incredible to finally see them with my own eyes. Hey, it's you again. Okay, fine. While all you see today are ruins, this place actually used to be the capital of the region. According to the history books, it was the largest and most powerful city in the region. It was located at a key point because it could handle trade by sea. And as you can tell, it's one of the most fertile lands of Igaran. It's said that the homes of the wealthy were covered with marble, so white that it shone in the sunlight. And even though it has gotten dirty from being outdoors, you can still see glimpses of its splendor and the white stones that made up houses. That's why they call the capital the White Giant. When traders arrived on their ships, it was seen from far away quickly. Can you imagine having lived in that time? Must have been wonderful. Sometimes I close my eyes and almost imagine walking through its streets, full of people shouting about their wares, or the curious smells of... I don't think that's all that you would have smelled back then. They didn't have working toilets, girl. Like, it's not all sunshine and rainbows with medieval times. But yeah, I thought she was going to be talking about the ruins of the lab that, like, blew up. Oh my god, who is this? Hello? Okay, well that guy's definitely not sus at all. I'm seeing it. I'm visualizing it. What a marvel. A skyscraper hotel. 5 stars. An infinity pool at the top. And a green paradise at its feet. Could be brilliant. Oh, magnificent. So much future with just one fire. People will be eager to stay in the middle of a natural paradise. I think I'm gonna make a few calls. Is that like Chairman Rose's evil twin brother? We ask you not to enter the explosion area. Well, I mean, I didn't expect to be able to enter it, but that guy clearly had an Atlas logo on his suit. But I don't think he's the leader of Team Atlas, like the faceless guy on the TV that they talked about. But yeah, it seems like it actually does keep going on, which is crazy. We're all the way up to Route 3 now. And there's still Euterpe Village, the 1,000 Mouths, Desert Zone. Oh my god. Dude, all of this is mapped out. That's crazy. Well, honestly, I don't know how much more there is of this game, but that is going to do it for this first session at least. So if enough people enjoy it, then definitely I would do a part 2, because this has been one of my favorite fan games ever. Honestly, it's so crazy that like we're still getting the best fan games in 2024.